moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? In the CFB, and let's get it going. Tulane's will get the first crack on offense today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. So that A-gap, really the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he spills out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The Volunteers offense makes the... From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Smith. That's caught. It's Clark. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to... Touchdown, Balls. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. Home return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running back has it on the screen now. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. To the air, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So second down coming up.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they're able to get him down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Finds room at the 30. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he lost the ball. Touchdown, Tennessee. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He finds some space.
Returner is tackled out at the 41. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Short pass finds the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his fifth catch and counting.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down.
And the Tulane offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option.
And this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Look out, room to run here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The sure hands, it's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Volunteers. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
He gets loose, has the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards, just not quite enough for the first down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on fourth down.
Catch made by the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
To throw, it's Roche. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Dropping back, it's Roche. With the catch, it's Clark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, balls. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tennessee, 64, Tulane, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That'll be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The offense trying to build on the momentum after the defense created that safety. The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Jukes to get free. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. 1st and 10 now for the offense. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just great execution here by the this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Field it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really can't.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tennessee. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
He tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Keeping it on the ground here. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Here's the second down play. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vols. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That will play a key role in that score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The Balls are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tight end goes in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They look to throw it here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Scanning the field. It's Roche. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Chewing clock with the running game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
They make the stop at the 5. It'll be first and goal from there. And the Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff testing the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The drive ends and the punt team on the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, he spins free. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The offense starts with a short field. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's got...
They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.